Wow. Wow. You guys want to talk about it? Spain versus Portugal. Wow. 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 What a game. That was insane. That was an amazing final. First things I want to say. All right, before I know y'all love my opinions. I know. I want to say Portugal absolutely deserves that win. All right. Portugal put on a much better performance overall, and we'll get into it. But first of all, congrats to any Portugal fans. I mean, you guys deserved it. My goodness. The work from the midfield from Vitinha. I'll get to Nuno Mendes. All right, we're gonna talk about that masterclass that bro just put on, and then to have, I mean, you're getting Ronaldo goals. I mean, this team, guys, I am the first. I'm gonna be the first to say it. I was completely wrong about this Portugal team by every measurement, by every metric. It wasn't even close. All right. I have seen Portugal as kind of like the same since the last World Cup, where they were just kind of eh. They did make it to a quarterfinal, but lost to Morocco, which did pretty well in the World Cup. But I didn't see anything that special from Portugal for a while. So I've slept on them wholeheartedly. I had no real expectations from them performing really well or winning anything internationally. I basically decided who was going to win the trophy when it was Spain and France. I thought that was it. I really thought Spain were just going to walk in 2-1. No, not even overtime. All right, but man, I am so glad I was wrong because that game delivered, man. That game was amazing. The Lamine Yamal Glazer is going to talk about Lamine Yamal's performance, okay? Wow. He got pocketed. Yo, Nuno Mendes is undoubtedly one of the best, if not the best, left back or fullback in the world. I mean, wow. Wow. I love Lamine Yamal, as y'all know. I can't keep his name out of my mouth, right? But wow. I can't even I wish I had. I'm just in shock because he made Yamal not even on the field, not even a ghost performance. I mean, Yamal had nothing. Yamal couldn't get a dribble pass. I mean, he got some passes through in the first half. He did create one of the goals, one of the chances for the goals. But that second half, man, Yamal was just gone, man. I mean, Nuno Mendes with his defensive work, his track back, his interceptions, his movement forward on attack, nightmare fuel. That left side of Portugal when it was Rafael Leao and Nuno Mendes, like right after the halftime, they were so scary, man. They were so good. That left side for Portugal, hey, World Cup's coming up. Y'all gotta watch out because those two on the left, terror, terrifying, bro. Terrifying. Yeah, I gotta be honest, guys. I have not seen a left back so influential to a championship result in a long time. Like, obviously, Koundé scored in the El Clasico, but, like, this guy literally handed Portugal the trophy himself. And I'm not saying, like, Portugal didn't put on a good game altogether. They played very well individually. I'm saying, even with their great performances, it's not even close. Nuno Mendes absolutely, if he's not man of the match officially, that's a robbery. This guy literally was playing as Portugal, 1v11. I mean, it was unbelievable. I mean, some of the attacks, the passes, the crosses, he that first goal that Nuno Mendes scored, amazing goal. I think that was his international like debut goal. Like that's the first goal he scored for Portugal. Insane stuff. I mean, I don't think anyone can knock that goal for any reason. It was so simple, so clean. Now, the one thing I do want to say about this final, again, the right team won. I really do believe it. Spain did not, after that second half, man, Spain did not play well. It's just they didn't. But I don't really like whenever goals are scored in finals where they're kind of up to interpretation, if that makes sense. I'm not saying that the calls were wrong or the referee made uh the right or wrong calls. I'm not a referee, bro. I'm just a kid who watches the games, right? Like that's it. But I don't like when there's those moments where it's like in the build up play there's a push or someone gets the ball taken from them in some way that could be a little too physical, and then there's always that argument for a tainted, like, on a different day with a different ref it would be a different call. I don't like those kind of goals. I like goals that are simple, clean. Nuno Mendes delivered that on the first one. The second one was he assisted Ronaldo. I mean, took a deflection or something or two there, but he built that whole play. I would give him the credit for that, to be honest. Spain did have one goal where there was like a foul in the midfield, and it wasn't, well, I say foul just because that's how we would interpret it, but they had, a scuffle, a pushing in the build-up play, led to a goal. I don't like that. I don't like that because it leaves a lot of room for discussion on, how legit the goal is or something like that, and that stuff always kind of ruins it for me, but it is what it is. It was still a great, great final. Now, we got to talk about what I've been saying about Lamine Yamal and that Ballon d'Or. All right. Guys, I got to be honest. Even with that amazing performance he had against France, it was 5-4. It was really close. They almost bottled it. All right. What I've been saying was that if Lamine Yamal put on a masterclass for both of these games, right, back to back, and then won the trophy with Spain, if Lamine played a crucial part in both games and also ended up winning the trophy, I think that the Ballon d'Or shouts would be a lot closer than they were before the final even happened. I was saying Lamine for Ballon d'Or even before the final, but that's just my opinion. If we're going off like trophy statistics, Dembele, I don't know how Dembele doesn't win it anymore. I mean, he's got the Champions League, the quadruple. France and Spain didn't win the Nations League, so that's kind of out of the question. And if anything, all this does is directly hinder Lamine Yamal's Ballon d'Or shouts. Realistically, I don't think he's gonna win it. I think this game really, really. It's not that the Nations League is that important in that sense that it really weighs that much. It's just if Lamine really wanted that equal chance at a Ballon d'Or, he needed this one. Like he needed this to be like, okay, this and a treble, we can talk about it. Just the domestic treble when there's a player with more goals, not more assists, but more goals, a quadruple, and I mean, after losing like that, how can you get best player in the world shouts when you're losing crucial games and especially performing that way? I don't want to be too critical of Lamine Yamal because I'm not, guys, he's 17. Like he's gonna improve, right? Obviously he's doing a lot of talking, and hey, if you're gonna talk the talk, you gotta walk the walk. And for a lot of it he has, but this is gonna happen eventually. Eventually he's gonna go up against an amazing left back and get absolutely pocketed. And that's just what happened. It wasn't even close. He showed up in the France game very well. I mean, played absolutely insane out of his mind. Here, Nuno Mendes took the ball from him a few times. All he could do was pass back or like an air ball into the box. No dribbles. I mean, I think I saw on FODMOB he lost 10 duels. That's more than anyone in that game. I don't think this is career defining for Lamine Yamal in the sense of like, wow, we overhyped him. I think he's still in contention with one of the best players. I don't think he's going to win the Ballon d'Or, realistically. I would love it if he did, but I can't really build a case, I'm more of just a fan who I watch his games and I love what I see. But in the sense of with trophies and statistics and that merit, I don't see it, guys. I would love to believe it. If he does win it, that's really controversial. I feel like that's really interesting. I think Dembele is going to end up winning it. And honestly, that's fair. I think that that's a very fair winner. I don't think there's a problem with that. Ronaldo scored a goal in the final at 40. Unbelievable stuff, man. This guy's age seems to not define him one bit. I mean, obviously he's limited with his age, but what, 8 goals, 9 matches? For a striker, man, fair enough, man. I know people are going to say it's a tap in. Who cares? Who cares? It's a final. You think the goals count less if it's a beautiful goal? No, it doesn't matter. All right. A goal's a goal. Ronaldo played well, really well, especially for what he brings to the table. I think he did everything he could. To be honest, the substitutions for Spain, they played horrible. Morata, you should not be up for the national team again. That penalty, bro, I mean, this dude was walking up shaking, man. I mean, this dude looked so nervous. The fact that this dude had the captain armband, bro, it probably built 10 times more pressure on him. This guy was shaking the entire walkway up there and then delivered one of the worst penalties straight to Diego Costa. It is what it is. Even if Spain did win this on penalties, I don't think that would really change my opinion on Lamine Yamal. I don't think this would be like a huge, like, it would be tricky if Spain did win it because there is that aspect of like, well, in the semifinal, he turned up and then he won, right? But I really do think that Lamine had to play really good in both of these games, and that didn't happen. He didn't win it. That's it. I really think that Dembele winning it, fair enough. This was a crazy final. I mean, I have little to no complaints, honestly, as a fan. Like, watching it, this game was really, really entertaining. Again, congratulations to Portugal. Congratulations to Ronaldo. Last Nations League, and he goes out with a win, man. And fully deserved. Portugal played much better than Spain. I think that I was completely wrong about, like, the juggernauts teams. I still think Spain is a very favorited team for the World Cup. But I will say that I should give a lot more, let's say, merit to Portugal. Portugal is a team that I should take more serious because they have PSG players on there and they just won everything, right? But they played very well. Vitinha played very well. Nuno Mendes played very, very well. I mean, I can't even put into words, man. Like, drug test that dude. That dude put Lamine Yamal in his pocket with absolutely no problem. Let me know what you thought about the final. I thought it was amazing. Portugal, again, deserved the win. Made sense. Lamine Yamal, Ballon d'Or. I think eventually, but not this year, man. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think this defines him as a player. I think this is more of just like, hey, it's early, bro. You wanted everything now. You got to wait. All right. You got to wait. But yeah, man, let me know what you guys think. Subscribe. All that good stuff. Appreciate you guys. Peace.